Guess who's back after like 7 months of no reviews? Well, yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. I really can't explain it. I just didn't have enough time to make videos because of exams and shit. But now, we're returning back to the Marabo show with the staple. We got another Mega Man game. We're going Mega Man 9. And from now on, we're actually going to go from we're going to go down. So we started with Mega Man 10, we did Mega Man 9 now, so you can guess what Mega Man game we're doing next. But besides that, I'm here to bring a good time and tell you why you should play Mega Man 9, because in my opinion, it's a pretty good game. Spoilers, not spoilers, sorry. We're talking Mega Man, so the plots are usually non-existent. In this Mega Man game, there is now the Robo-Enza virus, which is basically Ebola for robots, and they're going crazy, and Dr. Wily has 8 of them working for him, so he must destroy them all. However, when it comes to the reason these robots are working for Dr. Wily, it gets really interesting. These robots are all past their expiration dates. It's not like eggs. Under human law, at a certain date, all robot masters must be destroyed, but Dr. Wily tells these guys they can be much more useful, so he reprograms them to work for him, and so they don't have to die. This crafty bitch, he actually, you know what, made a good point, and now he has another army of robot people working for him. The 9th robot army, but another robot army in general. While this plot isn't award-winning or anything, it's still a good Mega Man plot, because it kind of gives Wily, like, a bit of an edge. Because, you know, he's trying something new out, and, like, with this new point he brought to these robots, like, hey, your guys are gonna die, but if you work for me, you guys can live. So, you know what, like, would you do that? Because I'd rather not die, so I probably would. So basically, good plot, nothing award-winning. We are shooting lemons! Ever since its release in 2008, Mega Man 9's always been one of the better Mega Man games, because its robot powers are awesome. It's not too difficult, but at the same time, it is challenging. And it's a long enough game where you're going to get your money's worth no matter where you buy it. Just like Mega Man 10, Mega Man 9 was originally released on the Xbox Live Store, PSN Store, Nintendo Virtual Console, and Steam. But personally nowadays, if you're going to play it, since the Wii Virtual Console is now dead, pick it up on one of the Legacy Collections. It's cheaper, and you also get 7, 8, 9, and 10 on it, so you're getting more bang for your buck and more Mega Man games. So pick up the Legacy Collection too, please. But back to gameplay, this is another Mega Man game, but one of the big differences is all the robot powers in this game are significantly really good. Personally, my favorite 3 are the Jewel Satellite, Black Hole Bomb, and Laser Trident. The Laser Trident's awesome because it's basically just a better Mega Buster with awesome ammo rate. The Black Hole Bomb's awesome because it sucks everything in and does awesome damage rate on certain enemies. Then the Jewel Satellite's awesome because it's a shield power-up, so you're not going to take any damage. It kills anything in its way, and it does not despawn unless you unequip it, shoot it like a weapon, or leave the current part of the stage you're in. I suggest for first timers though, when you first play Mega Man 9, pick Galaxy Man first because he's pretty easy to take on with your Mega Buster. Then the Black Hole Bomb is Jewel Man's weakness, so you'll have the Jewel Satellite basically from the beginning of the game, which fucks everybody's shit up. It is still, even though I just gushed about it, the best goddamn power-up in probably all of Mega Man history. Also, Jewel Man, stop vaping, get help, fucking pussy. Besides those 3 I just mentioned, some of these other power-ups are pretty good too. The Hornet Chaser is a little bee that carries any items that are far away from you, and also attacks enemies so they're pretty much dead. The Magma Bazooka shoots in 3 directions and has pretty good ammo rate. The Plug Ball is pretty good because it sticks to the ground and it does not disappear until it hits something. But that doesn't mean jack shit when you reach the Wily stages. You will be out of all your ammo for all these weapons. Trust me, it will happen. With that clever segue, let's start talking about the Wily stages, basically the endgame of Mega Man 9. These stages are hard, and the worst thing they do is they starve you for weapon energy, so most of the time, you'll be using your Mega Buster, but the problem is, your Mega Buster isn't the strongest weapon you have. When you have something like the Laser Trident, for example, you want to use that more often, but when you use that more often, you run out of ammo, so you basically don't have the Laser Trident anymore, or any other weapon. So, since the Mega Buster does not run out of ammo, that will be your main weapon for the end of the game. Trust me, it will happen. And the bosses here are some of the hardest bosses in the entire game. Starting stage 1, you have this first weird boss that you have to just push spike balls back towards it. It's not too bad, but trust me, you'll enjoy the easiness while it lasts. But then this air blimp boss you have to fight second is a 3-phase boss, and not many of those exist in Mega Man history, so this thing must be pretty special. The first phase of this boss is the blimp's tail. Basically, it shoots missiles at you, and you have to shoot the hatchet where it comes from. The second phase is basically you're taking on the body of the blimp, and these little two hatchets underneath release little robots, shoot the robots, then shoot the hatchets until they both break, then you're good. And it was recording, great! That was my reaction when I found out I didn't record the final phase of the boss, but basically you're just fighting the head of the blimp. That's kind of it, so nothing too special. Then, at the end of Wily Stage 3, you have this deformed monster. Yeah, I don't know what name it is, but I just kind of called it the Deformed Devil. While this boss isn't hard, it's kind of tricky, so it's like the second easiest boss you'll find here, but it's not easy at the same time. Like you see, you have to dodge all the little blobs coming from its body, so... Then in the beginning of Wily Stage 4, you have the boss rush, which you basically go against all 8 robot meshers again. Nothing different, every game in the series will do this, so get used to it. Then the final boss fight against Dr. Wily, this 3-stage robot, is just a nightmare. I don't think I can properly explain it because I was not very good at it and I barely beat it. And yeah, so that's basically Mega Man 9. Not a very long game, but it's still good and very classical. I think Mega Man 9 emulates classic Mega Man very well, and it was a very good return to form after Mega Man basically died for 10 years. So with all this in mind, I decided to give Mega Man 9 a solid 9 out of 10. See what I did there? Besides the pun I just made there, this is classic Mega Man, and if you're someone who has not played Mega Man 9 or 10 and really likes Mega Man 1 through 6, I suggest playing these two because they're basically just sequels to 6/2 because, you know, Mega Man 9 and 2 were influenced by Mega Man 2. That's kind of why he doesn't have the charge shot or the slide. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like it, so I'd recommend you pick this one up.